Hi, it's me, Suzanne Doyle-Ingram here again with my daily Facebook Live. And today I have a really great topic for you. It's about how to handle negative feedback. And the reason I'm talking about this today is actually it wasn't even on my schedule, but it came up this morning. I have an author that I'm working with. Her book is just about to launch, and we had a phone call together, and she said, Suzanne, I need to prepare for the backlash. And I said, what are you talking about? She said, well, the negative backlash. And one of my friends was telling me to get prepared for that. And I was, okay, we need to talk. Um, this brings up so much for me. It's unbelievable. All right. So it's interesting to me that when someone publishes a book, all of a sudden, all the critics in the world come out and criticize their book. And inadvertently criticize them. So here's what I want to suggest. First of all, be careful how you ask for feedback from people, okay? So when you give someone a copy of your book, you don't say, here's a copy of my book, I'd really like to know your feedback. Or here's a copy of my book, what do you think? What I would say is, I'd love to give you a copy of my book, but I know you're super busy and you don't have a lot of time to read, so please don't feel obligated to read it. That's a completely different take, isn't it? Because with the law of reciprocity, people always feel guilty if you give them your book and they haven't read it, they feel bad. Okay, so that's one way of positioning yourself and to avoid feedback altogether. But I'm not saying you don't want feedback for your book. I'm just saying that sometimes people say the most hurtful things. You may have spent 6 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years publishing a book, and people are sometimes mean. They're not to me. My client said to me, how do you handle it? And I was like, I don't know. I don't think I get any negative feedback, but maybe I just ignore it. So here's the other thing. When someone gives you negative feedback, ask yourself, how many books have they written? Generally, they've never written a book. If they criticize your cover, ask them, of course you're going to want to think about what they're saying, especially if you respect their opinion, but also think about, do they work full-time as a professional book cover designer? Are they my ideal client? Do I really value their opinion? Because I have literally had clients come to me and say, stop, stop, stop. Okay, this is a concrete example. A real estate agent client of mine. We did a cover for her and it was gorgeous. And we sent it to her for her feedback. And she said, oh my gosh, I love it so much. This is like the greatest thing ever. I'm so excited that you did this cover for me. The next day she said, she was this example I was going to give you. She said, wait a second, stop, 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 stop. The cover's no good. And I said, what's going on with the cover? And she said, I showed it to my daughter and she does not like it. So I said, oh, okay. So you're a realtor that sells multi-million-dollar homes. Is your 14-year-old daughter your ideal client? Yes or no? And she said, no. And I said, I think she might be trying to hurt your feelings. And are we really concerned about what she thinks? I mean, I can be pretty blunt sometimes, but consider the source. Consider who is giving you this feedback, okay? First of all, don't open yourself up to it. And second of all, if you do get negative feedback, then you can consider where it's coming from and why they might be doing it. And then the third thing is you can just answer. Sometimes it's a question that you are perceiving as negative feedback, but they're actually just asking you a question. One of my other clients, she was writing a book for a really long time, and I think the question that she got when the book finally came out, someone asked her, how recent is the content? And she got upset about that. She thought that they were criticizing her, but what she could have said was, it's totally recent as of today. It's totally recent. I just finished writing my book. And that's it. Maybe they just were simply asking a question. So I always talk about the book, The Four Agreements, and one of the things is don't take things personally. Consider where they're coming from. People are usually speak negatively out of fear, jealousy, resentment, and don't take it personally. If they do have good concrete feedback for you, you can always make changes to your book if you really wanted to. Like say they find a mistake in your book, say thank you so much. Oh my goodness, I can't believe we missed that. Thank you so much for, oh my gosh, I got some weird thing. All of a sudden Microsoft wants me to sign in right in the middle of a Facebook Live. can never predict the things that are going to happen around here. Anyways, I hope this serves you, and I hope you find this helpful. If you're publishing a book or you're writing a book, don't spend your time preparing for some backlash that may or may not ever happen, okay? Please think about the fact that some of it might be concrete criticism, that might be things, feedback that you can use, but it also might be people that are jealous or trying to hurt you. And so remember, don't take things personally. And anyway, I hope this helps. If this helps you, click like or add a question or a comment, because that'll help me get this in front of more people. I have 13,000 likes on my page, and literally 4 people will see this video. So if that's you, hi, you're special. Facebook picked you to show this video to. Anyway, have a great day. I gotta run, and I'll see you tomorrow on my next Facebook Live. Bye-bye.